According to a report on Kenya's urban trends published by the World Bank, 91% of Nairobi residents rent the houses they live in, and the same goes to 90% in Thika, 87% in Mombasa, 86% in Eldoret, and 73% in Kisumu. And in December 2016, the number of mortgages that were out there were 24,059. In 2010, the bank recorded 15,049 mortgages. There were 26,178 residential mortgages in Kenya as per December 2017. And this shows the low rates of mortgage uptake in the market. And nearly 9 in 10 of homeowners build their homes, with only 5% having to buy them. So that shows also the way the mortgage uptake in the market is low, is still very low. There are approximately 11.4 million households in Kenya, and according to the most recent household survey from Kenya National Bureau of Statistics, released in March 2008, it is found that 60%, which is roughly 6.8 households, they lived in homes they have owned, while that 5% rented it. 9 in 10, which is basically 88.6% of homeowners, they built their house, while only 5% bought them, like I've said it before. Another 5.1% either inherited the house that they live in or they were gifted. So this only leaves with 1.2% of them that acquired the houses on some other means. So these statistics, they show that there is very low uptake of mortgage or buying the property in the market using the loan. And why is it so? So in this video, we want to look at some of the challenges or some of the reasons why there is low uptake of mortgage in Kenya. So welcome to Matters Real Estate. My name is Festus Mutia. So on top of the list, why it's kind of difficult to get a mortgage in the market is that long-term access to funds is still the most important constraint in to the mortgage market, basically in Kenya. And then number two, there's inadequate housing supply, especially in major towns such as Nairobi, Mombasa, and Kisumu. This continues to be a challenge. The National Treasury has estimated that Kenya's national housing shortage is roughly at 2 million homes. And then number three, there's complicated legislation for land titling and registration. And next, there's some kind of reluctancy or reluctant by the mortgage lenders to finance any property out of urban areas. So this leaves with those people who are out of urban areas who are in need of mortgage with less options of home ownership. And then the other point is that cost of housing remains one of the important constraints to the growth of mortgage market. The houses costs remain to be very high, hence the mortgage become expensive and then unaffordable to most of the members of the population in the market. And then the other challenge for mortgage is that there is lack of property price indices and lack of information on property market. So it's difficult to do mortgage evaluations because sometimes properties are overvalued with no market information to back it up. And then on the last point is that there is high cost of borrowing, the cost associated with borrowing like stamp duty, legal fees, valuation charges, insurance premiums, and all that, which all of them add up to the cost of mortgage and making it unaffordable. In the next video, we will look at the some of the recommendations that have been put forward to mitigate all these challenges of mortgages or of mortgage marketing in Kenya. Subscribe and come back for the next video, and let's look at this together.